Tommy G inside America's most dangerous job. We love Tommy G and we're so glad he's here. Without Tommy G, nigga, I would not be streaming here. Like, I would have nothing to react to, fam. Nothing.
What
I'll react to the Russian music after this.
are the true environmental risks of doing something like this?
You're putting piping into the earth. Mother Nature is unforgiving. She's a bitch that can reward you or she can take it all from you.
And you're telling me this is going more than a mile into the earth?
That's going 9,500 feet into the earth.
Most people don't make it more than a couple days. After 2-3 days, you'll know if you want to do this or not.
You're gonna go up there and you're gonna assist the derrick hands.
Hey, hold on to that, bro. All the way up.
What the hell?
Holy fucking shit.
We have just less than $3 million in this field, and it's making 6 figures a month profit.
This, folks, is one of the highest fatality jobs on the planet. And out here on the rig, you are working on top of a
so he risking his life.
highly pressurized well that could explode at any second. We're talking about over 80 back-breaking hours a week, risking life and limb to wrestle pipe and produce liquid gold. Today, a rowdy Texas entrepreneur named Brent Franklin takes us to experience one of the most dirty and dangerous jobs there is, the oil fields. Let's get to it, but first, a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
No.
And there's a lot of loving was Rose dirty job, like it or not. One
Houston,
show
Texas.
I grew up loving was Mike Rose Dirty Jobs, and today we're going into a very rough job, the business of the Texas oil fields. It's dangerous, it's dirty, it's interesting, and there's a lot of money to be made. We're in a private airstrip right now. We're gonna be taking off on this plane right here. We're gonna be flying into the night to the Texas-Mexico border that here has some cartel influence to learn about the business of drilling oil, producing oil, what they call the upstream side of oil production. We have a great entrepreneur that's gonna tell us his story, going from homeless to making it in the oil business. This is the Dirty Jobs Tommy G edition. We're gonna be
Okay.
hitting it here.
Hold on, that's hard. Why I got the guns?
All right, so a lot of people know of the oil field, but they don't know the in-depth side of it. What I'm hoping that Tommy gets to see is the real shit. This dude's a fucking OG. I want them to see what goes on behind everything, behind the pump. A lot of people think oil and gas prices, don't drill, oil's bad, fracking, yada, yada. I want people to know exactly how the fuck this works, how dangerous it is, and also how much fucking money it takes to become an oil tycoon.
No, he's serious, fam. He's serious. We see, fam. We see, Birdie. We see.
Plane's supposed to take off in 10 fucking minutes. We gotta go. You know, there's a lot of people that want to sleep in. For me, I'm excited about life. I'm excited about what's going on. I don't really need an alarm clock. You know, I really just love what I'm doing. So my name is Brent Franklin, and today I'm here with the world famous Tommy G. We're getting ready to go out to Zapata, Texas. Now, this is hard.
I wish I had a
cartel
hat
country.
like you.
We actually were going to bring you a hat.
We got you a hard hat though.
We're going into cartel country.
We're going to cartel country. It actually used to be the gas capital of the United States, and now you're going to go out there. It's kind of a ghost town. It's been really heavily taken over by cartel, and we're one of the only drilling contractors down there.
Cool, let's roll.
Let's rock.
He ain't got no fear. Not scared at all.
Going to be about an hour and 20 minutes getting down there. We've got another storm coming through. Just coming up above the border right now. By the time we get there, it's either going to be hitting about that time or just past it.
Let's rock and roll.
You only worry if there's like hail or lightning, and by the time there's a problem, it's already too late. So, dime.
Dime.
Ya voy. Una hora. All right, perfect. One thing that's super important about the oil field in Texas, a lot of people see oil money and they see the PJs and the private planes. It is so crucial to have an airplane if you're in the oil and gas business in Texas. A plane like this is about $2 million. It's a plane is absolutely necessary, so that's why we got 3 of them.
We'll see you guys on the ground.
That's hard.
All right, it's 10 o'clock. What's next in this arrangement?
Well, we got to hop in some work trucks, and we're going to run out to the oil field. So we got about an hour run, and we're going to Zapata, Texas. So it's about hour up the road. Check this out. Okay. Gotta get some extra rounds from the pilot. So we're just gonna put some bullets in, swap over some hollow points just in case, because we're in Laredo.
Do people get kidnapped and
All
stuff?
the time.
Yeah.
Yep. Big human trafficking place.
All right, let's change out these steel toes that you have here, just so you're ready to go. We brought y'all some boots.
Thank you.
That's to release your inner redneck.
I'm too cheap to get cowboy boots for myself. I was looking at them when I was on a trip the other day with my wife. This is like Christmas for me.
We have Richard talk to you a little bit about
They
what we're gonna
they seem like good people. I don't doubt that they're not. They just, you know.
Tell these guys a little bit about what we're about to go down on these roads.
We're probably a rock away from Mexico.
So I know a lot of people go on like YouTube and they say, hey, like let's do this, but like this is like the real tube. There's a reason ain't nobody drilling down here.
And we're gonna be getting there around midnight.
Yeah.
Hop in. All right, Tommy, welcome to South Texas.
I can already just feel it in the air. This is a cowboy, roughneck, gunslinging, oil digging type of area.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what we're about to do.
I'm glad they listen. They're not like them white niggas who try to go on freaking Epstein's Island and shit. Or white dudes. Let me not say white niggas.
It's loud. It smells. So this is where fortunes are made. In Texas, the oil fields. We're in the middle of nowhere. And you have men here that are working 12 and 12s. All right, so around the clock, this thing's goal is to flow oil and gas. If you do this properly, you can make a lot of money. If you do this the wrong way, you go bust. But let's go check out and see what's happening over here.
My fault, chat.
Get them geared up real quick.
Yeah. We're good to go.
Blue Water 2!
Have you ever heard two turtles? It's good.
Are there guys sleeping in here right now?
Absolutely. All right, so this is inside our van camp. So this is where everybody lives. We got a couple refrigerators in here.
Hey, bro!
AC, everything's good. Half the crew sleeps on one side, half the crew sleeps on the other. We got
So
morning
they don't
tower.
wake each other up.
Yeah, you got daylight, morning tower. So the lights are off in there, so they're probably sleeping in here. We put you up inside. So here's your rack up top, ready to go for you. Got a Tempur-Pedic egg carton. That way you get a nice little sleep. Shouldn't be too many bed bugs on here. These mattresses are relatively new. This is where the big boss lives, and this is where we run everything. So if you see over here behind on this computer, this tells us all kinds of things. It tells us our hook load. It tells us at what depth our bit is. It tells us our pace on gas. As you can see right now, we're just sitting there. We've got 104 units of gas. That means that we have gas that's coming up and it's being detected at the surface of what's going on. So there is some gas in that well already.
That's a good sign.
If oil is at $65
It's a
a
great
barrel,
sign.
you know, one barrel equals $65.
I'm assuming.
In February of 2026, oil was about $65 a barrel, and then the U.S.-Israel war in the Middle East began, and now as of this episode's release, about 3 months later, crude oil is trading at about $105 a barrel, which means that
Dang.
Brent has been making a killing.
Now, pop quiz. How many gallons are in a barrel?
50 or 60?
No. Every 42 gallons equals 1 barrel of oil. All right, so let's check out the kitchen. So this is where we get all the cooking done. So what we like to do is we like to cook for the crew. We got some beans over here for you, and we're gonna cook some steaks tonight. We've also got some fine groceries up in here. We've got your eggs, got your chocolates, lots of energy drinks is what people need. These are ribeye steaks. We're getting ready to throw these on the grill. I'm assuming
This
y'all
seems like an amazing fucking workplace.
eat them medium well.
This is the type of white boys I really rock with.
Texas shit, bro. That's called a rare steak right there.
Yeah, that's rare.
Swallow it.
You know, you're the one that
Swallow
needs
it.
to swallow.
I actually started out as a roughneck. Whenever I got out of the Navy, I went out to Carlsbad, New Mexico, and I was working with a company called Capstar Drilling. It lasted a couple months, ended up getting in a fight with the driller, came home, started a landscape business. Landscape got into, construction. Construction got into remodeling. Remodeling got into house flipping. House flipping got into investing and lending. Got into oil and gas, and I kind of full circled back. And I got into oil and gas, but kind of like an accident. I was just looking for ways to use my money. You start investing once you start learning how to use your money to make money and start trying to reduce your tax bill.
Like, I want to
that's
talk,
what
but there's not really much I can talk about. Like, You know, there's not really any commentary. Oh, that fucking steak. I'm surprised I didn't say nothing about that. That was fucking nasty. Like, what are we doing, yo? What are we doing?
And so why I'm boots on the ground is, man, number one is the respect for my guys. All this rig and equipment and shit doesn't fucking do anything if you don't have the people, and the people have to love where they work because they live here. And so we just try to give them the best that we can with what we have and what we can do. I was born to do this shit. I love fucking grease, hunting, being out in the country, grilling, and just doing big shit. So it's like, this is home for me. Here's our guys down here right now, busting ass, working on getting the belt in. This is our secondary pump right here.
This is a dirty job.
This is a dirty job, bro.
Hard job.
This is a hard ass job. You see all these men right here? These guys are up 12 hours at a time. Everything out here is fucking hard. It's circulating that mud through. We're circulating in the hole, that way it doesn't get clogged up. It shakes out the solids.
It seems like very tedious. I would actually, in my life. No, let me not say that. Sorry, Lord.
Puts it over there into our pit. You can see out there all the shit that we've gone through. And this is basically the drilling mud.
What things in our life do we not realize are because of oil and gas?
Everything. I mean, hard hats, paint, clothes. I mean, there's so many products. Makeup. I mean, think about everything you use every day. This is a commodity that will be needed forever by every single person. This is an oil rig. This is drilling an oil and gas well. The rig is the machinery that puts the well into the ground. Once we're done putting the well in and installing the pipe, we'll move this rig off and we'll move a completion rig in.
This is a drilling rig.
The drilling rig drills the well.
And you're telling me
It's confusing.
This is going more than a mile into the earth.
That's going 9,500 feet into the earth.
That's unbelievable.
Yes. Ready to go up on the rig?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
You know, I just gotta say, it's moments like this, on an oil rig, almost 1 a.m. I love my job. It's a beautiful day, bro.
I love my job too, man. So this is the valve that we're changing out right now on our pump. Those belts broke. Those are $4,000 a piece.
Why he's pulling out Jolly Ranchers?
Yeah, so these guys, man, are top notch. Some of them came from West Texas. Some of them are guys from South Texas.
If I was being honest, one of my weaknesses is I don't know how to fix anything in my house. So I would not be a good fit for a job like this. Anything that goes down that stops the operation, they have to tackle it as a team. And
Angel, what's up, bro?
to work. And so I could see
I'm glad you're here. I need some life. Bro. I'm tired of shit, and I don't got no type of personality in me right now.
Team environment aspect of this would be pretty excited.
We can purchase these rigs for anywhere from 500 grand to $2 million. Put $500,000 to $1 million in it, and you've got a $7 to $10 million rig out here, the actual equipment. This shit is not for the weak at heart. It's not easy at all.
Some of these men are away from their families for 30, 40 days at a time.
Yeah, and you know, then they go home for 2 or 3, and then they're right back at it.
Nah, I already been to sleep. Like, I'm just like, I don't even know, bro. I already been to sleep, fam. I woke up aggravated.
So 5:55, safety meeting, we're late, let's roll.
I had to force myself to stream.
What job should I go report to?
Go up to the rig floor. Your driller will be Kevin. He'll line you out from there.
Okay, cool.
What's your name, brother?
Kevin Zagiri. Yes, sir.
So how long you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 2008.
Damn!
17 years.
What got you into it?
I was a driller by the time I was 23, and I've been doing it ever since then.
How long have you been away from your family at this point?
At this point, I've been out here for 34 days.
What is that like?
It's rough. I got 4 kids at home.
Like there's not a day off. It's back to back.
Back to back to back to back. Yes, sir.
Are you tired?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Thank you for the. How many was that? How many was that? Yo, what's up, bro? Appreciate the follow. How many was that? Was that 2 or 1? Cause it counted as 2. I mean, like in my headphones, it was like what? Freak. Yup. Oh, hold on. Let me put it 161. Hey, appreciate the follow, bro.
Oh, I'm tired. I'm wore out, but you got to keep going. You know what I mean?
And you go until the oil and gas are
Till the well's done, yeah.
What do you do when you're off work?
I got a ranch. I got 48 acres. I like to hunt. I got a couple of trucks. I like to work on my trucks and spend time with my kids. I can't do a 9-to-5 job. It's all I've ever done. This is what I like to do. I like to be out here. And this is what I love to do.
Bro, when you love a job, bro, it's genuinely like you can never. If you love working, it's bliss. Life is bliss if you love like your job.
All right, so here we got the guys cleaning the floor. They'll be getting everything ready. Those are the snips right here. That's your drill pipe.
This looks like heavy shit.
Oh, they're heavy. That's about 150 pounds right there.
How does your body feel after doing this job for 18 years?
I'm 37 years old and I feel like I'm 47.
Where do you feel it the most?
My back and my knees.
What kind of stuff should we be aware of this morning to stay safe?
The main thing with safety, we always talk about your pinch points. Make sure you watch where you put your hands. Your slip, trips, and falls. Make sure you watch where you're walking. And then your overhead loads. Main thing. Always look up. Most people don't make it more than a couple days. After 2-3 days, you'll know if you want to do this or not. People who need to work, always make it further than people who want to work. Because if you need to work, you need to keep your job. You have to take care of your job. People who want
Bro, nah, you gotta want it. If I need to, I'm not gonna work as hard. But if I want to, I'm gonna work 10 times harder.
work,
If that makes sense. Cause yeah.
they're just here because they want to work.
This is a very tough job. What keeps you doing this year after year?
And money, family.
If you couldn't do this, if you weren't doing this, what job would you be doing back home?
Diesel mechanic probably.
What happens if you want
That's
to take
way
a day off?
easier.
Okay, you gotta better let them know soon. There's people looking for work, you know what I mean? And if you want to go, somebody else is ready to take that position.
Do you ever miss important events back home?
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, I've missed funerals, birthdays,
Man.
Christmas, and holidays, you know. Yeah, I've missed them.
After a while, you numb, bro.
Who's climbing to there? Let's roll. Whole rig's waiting on you, Tommy. You're gonna go up there and you're gonna assist the derrick hand. There's a guy up there with tripping pipe. You're gonna take the pipe, you're gonna rack it back. You're gonna unhook the pipe from the elevators. You'll learn when you get up there. Let's go.
Tommy is terrified of heights. Brent is sending him up to work on the platform nearly 100 feet in the air. Oh man. The shit he does for content.
Hey, hold on to that, bro. All the way up. Hold on to it. Walk it up. I'll take it slow. Unless you want to go on a ride.
No, just take it up nice and steady. It's my first date, you know what I mean?
Now he doing that shit though. He doing that shit though.
A little bit more. Holy fucking shit.
He did it, fam. Man, I would never be able to do it.
So you fill all of these slots with pipe. And what made you take this job all the way up here?
Money.
Do they pay more up here?
They
They
should.
can't pay more up here. Are you scared at all? How long you been doing this for?
This roughly about 10 years.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're on here, it moves, and that's when it gets uncomfortable. Oh, they got another drone over here too.
That's wild.
That's the Texas oil business, baby.
Let's get it. So just think, in 4 more hours,
He was up there for some damn hours.
learn one of these.
That's it?
That's it, nigga. What?
All right, so what you're getting ready to do is you're getting ready to disconnect this pipe with these iron roughnecks. Forehand right here is about to show you how to operate them. They're all hydraulic. Those are your slips. You're gonna pull those after you disconnect on the next connection. Hop over here, get with this floor hand.
Be kind of easy with it. Just use your boom out first. Now right there, you're gonna stop. Whoa, whoa. Go back a little bit. This middle one right here, it'll rotate your makeup and breakouts.
Okay.
Push this one.
Now we'll rotate
This way.
this way?
Yes, sir. All right.
Now release.
I don't think I'd be able to do that shit, bro. It's too much pressure. Too much pressure.
80 more of those just to take it out. We gotta go in and out. You gotta do this a minimum of 12 times on this well. You're gonna rack this pipe back over in front of this drop right here. Your derrick man's gonna get it, move it back around. You're gonna push that pipe over there. Watch your toes.
Okay.
Watch your hand. Come on, watch your hands.
Whoa.
My hand?
Your hand.
What is he watching? I'm confused.
Jesus Christ.
Go right there. Boom. On the thread. Right there. No, sideways. Yeah, circle.
What's crazy is just the slightest
What the freak, bro?
time you don't pay attention, somebody can come down on your head, a slip. I mean, being up there in cowboy boots in the mud was ridiculous. These guys work their ass off for their check, that's for sure.
Credit from both handles. Now, step on him. Step on him.
Like that? Yeah.
There's three main ways you die in this job. First is by explosions that can sometimes result in you getting burned alive. Second is the silent death that visits you when you breathe in toxic hydrogen sulfide gas. And third
They
is
don't got no type of mask?
being so exhausted from working that you crash your truck on the long commute home.
What are the true environmental risks of doing something like this?
There's all kinds of environmental risk, man. You've got, you're putting piping into the earth. The earth is an incredible monster. Mother Nature is unforgiving. She's a bitch that can reward you or she can take it all from you.
So I was up there, the
That's
guy
God,
said
bro.
about $22 an hour
That's
up there.
God.
The guys on the floor do about $20 an hour.
Yeah, that's correct.
Does that seem criminally low to you?
Man, well, they actually took a big pay raise when they came with us. These guys been working in South Texas. Work is extremely slow down here. And so these guys get per diem. We cover their food. So they get, you know, 50, 80, 100 bucks a day, every day that they're here just for living expenses. But the secret here is a lot of hours. They get into overtime and then they get time and a half. So their pay is actually pretty solid. Today they've been busting ass. I'm giving everybody out on site a $1,000 bonus. Companies, they do this very seldomly. Sometimes they give $100 a year, $500 a year. We try to reward our guys thousands of dollars. The cost of living is high. They bust their ass, they deserve it.
Man, first thought
That's
coming
great,
off the
bro.
rig,
What the hell?
especially when I was up in the sky, was any day that I feel like I need to, that I'm complaining or that I'm like, this is a rough day, this is a healthy experience to remember there are so many people around this country that bust their ass day in and day out.
What was your scariest moment?
Once I got on the basket, my muddy boots were slipping around. I wasn't sure if I was harnessed in, and I just thought, what the fuck am I doing up here?
Trying to earn a living, man. Trying to make a dollar.
On the level of kind of a dirty jobs episode, that it's exactly what I expected, and that's what I was hoping for, is I want to see tough people working hard to make their living. For some reason in this country, we've gone away from working with your hands, or skilled labor was looked down upon, like an office job is what you're supposed to aspire to. Anyone that works for their hands is kind of a lesser class. And I think, look at our manufacturing going overseas, look at our capabilities as a country right now. We're in a wartime situation where we're running out of munitions quickly, partly because we gave our greatest ally a lot of them, but partly because we don't have manufacturing inside our own country. I think if we want to be a strong, prosperous America, that we have to get back to celebrating the blue-collar worker. I think that's really important to the blood of our
Nah, I think that's important now too.
All right, cool. 6 guys, $6,000. Take care of our hands. Always support your blue-collar workers. People are out here busting their fucking ass. Now's not the right time, but it's always the right time to make a little cash. Thank you. Where's the other hand? No. Thank you, bro. That's a wrap. I'm gonna find these other 2 guys. We're gonna bounce.
I don't want to say it's inspiring, because it's not, but you know, it's like cool to see. So it's inspiring. It's inspiring.
Happy flight, but where are we heading to next?
Okay, so we're in Victoria, Texas today. We're just south of Houston, and we're going out to one of our fields that has 13 producing oil and gas wells. So you're gonna get to learn what a pump jack is, how pumps work, how separators work, how water, oil, and gas get separated, how the oil gets picked up, hauled off, and monetized, operating expenses, what can go wrong, and the day-to-day operations of the oil field.
Sounds good to me. How much did you do in 2025 in business?
In 2025 in business across all platforms, we did over 40 million.
Wow.
That's your high on the hog moments. Tell me about the low moments in business.
There's been a lot of low moments. You know, I made my first million in real estate wholesaling. You know, in 2023, I had a real bad spill where I was $4 million in debt, borrowed some money from some friends to buy some equipment to get one of my businesses off the ground, did a ton of work, and had to climb out of the hole. I had 56 bucks in the bank at Christmas, almost $200,000 owed to my staff immediately, and no money coming in because we didn't get paid for doing a bunch of work. And that was one that I thought we definitely weren't going to recover from. But got good, got in church, and just focused and handled one problem at a time.
So from 1 year being
Got in church.
almost in
What?
losing your business to 2 years later, tens of millions of dollars.
Correct. You just saw was a workover rig. This is the rig that they use to complete the wells. So after we drill it, we need to put pipe and packers and things in it. This is kind of like the repair rig and the completions rig. Anytime a well breaks where you have a hole in your tubing, or you need to change out a pump, or a rod snaps, which we'll go over when we get in the field, this is the type of rig that we use to do that. We own these as well.
So what are we walking up to right here?
All right, this is our production facilities. So this is also known as our tank batteries. This is where we have water, oil, and gas coming from our well out in the field. It pumps. It comes over here. It goes through a separator. It separates. Now, the way that these tanks work is water is the heaviest. It sits on the bottom.
Take me to the tank.
Yeah, let's go take a look. Come on. How's it going?
It's going.
You know
It's
this man?
going.
Tommy, nice to meet you.
I
How are
did
you,
after
brother?
last night. My son's introduced me to you.
Oh, nice, thank you. How long you been in the oil business?
My whole life.
When did you start?
14.
14? How old are you now?
54.
Okay, so what do you do here?
Basically, I keep the
What,
lease
40
operating.
years? That's crazy.
This one is a little different than your normal average old well or gas well facility. This one's it's more of a plant. They call it a water dry. Okay, so what we do is we make a lot of water. Okay, and what we do is we skim the oil off the top of it and obviously sell the oil and maintain it. But we put the water back down whole. So we're rotating all the product down in the earth, in other words.
First of all, you have the voice of a manly man. I just want to tell you that. And then this water is basically getting recycled, so it can keep processing the oil over and over and over. What kind of stuff do you have to know to do your job?
First of all, you got to be hard-headed, not take any days off.
Right.
Learn from everybody that you
I automatically no days off, nigga. No kiss. What, bro? No, none of that.
Learn from people over time.
What does a work week look like for you?
I work 7 days a week. A good week looks like 50.
You got a wife?
Yes.
How's your work week going at home?
Fine.
7 days a week is a lot.
Yep.
365?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So let's talk about this closed loop.
Nigga, you heard him.
Right? I want you to think about the earth for a second. Out here, we've got a blanket of formation that rolls at about 5,400 feet. And in that formation, there's a lot of water. Water is the heaviest. It sits on the bottom. Oil floats on top, and gas goes to the cap of it. That's what these big separators do. The water's coming through this. They're separating. Oil's flowing over and going to the oil tank. Water's going and getting disposed back into the well.
Simply by density, it's settling in its natural state.
Correct. So what we're doing is we are extracting the water, oil, and gas out of one well. We're ripping the oil out of it, and then we're injecting the water back into the same formation through another well. That way we keep the fluid level high. Most of our fresh water is 1,200 feet or shallower in these wells, and we're down, 5,000, 6,000 feet.
It still blows my mind how deep in the earth you gotta go to get this stuff.
I mean, people are gonna watch the video and say, 5,000 feet ain't nothing. There's wells 25, 30,000 feet. They just drilled 32, 33,000 feet in Louisiana. So we're gonna go over here, we're gonna take a look at a pump jack. We're gonna get some gas to it. We're gonna fire it up.
Hey, chat, my bad if I'm not talking. Like, there's not really much to talk about.
We're ready to go on our tank batteries. This is where the oil flows into after it's separated through the separator. And once these tanks get full, then we call in trucks. The trucks come over here, they take an 18-wheeler, they hook up to the bottom of the battery, they take the oil out, and then they take it to the processing plants. That's our downstream refineries, and they buy it from us. This is their purchaser. So it's time to climb up this bad boy. All right, so 3 points of contact at all times. Now, this field doesn't have any H2S, but you always gotta be careful of whenever you're opening up these tank batteries, because a lot of times they'll have a lot of gas, but we have sensors that are out here.
They need you, Angel? My fault, I ain't see that. They need you? Angel, everybody needs you, bro. Everybody needs an Angel.
So we do what's called strapping. We take this strap right here, we drop it down into the well, and it tells us how many inches of oil are in each of these tanks. So we're able to calculate how much production we're making on the wells every single day. Full. All right, and this right here is our secondary tank, and as you can see, she's full of black gold.
How much will you make?
Black gold.
So right now, it depends on what oil shuts in at for the end of the month. Right now, it's about $98 a barrel. So for every barrel, whenever they come, they're gonna take a load. They're gonna take between 155 and 165 barrels. So do 165 basically times 100.
My fault, chap.
Between 15 and 16 grand per load. Actually kind of create your own market and hedge right here. Think of it as this. If you're extracting a product that sells for $60 a barrel, right, and you can store X amount, you could wait a month and it could go to 100. You still have that product. What you sell it at is market value. So we've been stockpiling it till these things get full. Now oil prices jumped up. So instead of getting $60 a barrel, we're gonna get almost $100 a barrel.
Yes.
Makes a big difference.
How long ago was it that it was $60 a barrel?
Shit, not that long ago, couple weeks.
Couple weeks?
Couple weeks.
And now it's about $100 a barrel.
Correct. It was about 96, 98. And so it matters what we get paid at the end of the month. So the contract for March will be locked in. April gets locked in. It depends on what we get locked in because we have a monthly contract.
How much can each of these barrels hold?
300 barrels.
And how much does 300 barrels go for right now?
Today it's just about $100. So let's call it $100.
Okay, so we're looking at $30,000 each of these barrels. We have 8 of them up on
That's
this platform
nice.
right here.
Correct.
How long does it take to fill this entirely?
So we'll fill this up.
Yeah, he was. I mean, who was he? I don't know. Like when I put reactions in my bio, niggas will come into my stream and ask me, do I want to react to their music? I mean, my title, not my bio. Like I put like reactions in my title, like music reactions. They come to stream and be like, do you want to react to this? And they follow me. So
2 days.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I haven't. But he's been asking for like a week. I ain't gonna lie.
2 to 3 days.
So you could do $30,000 every 2 days off this?
Yes. 150
Holy
barrels a day.
shit.
Just reach in and see. That's the glory hole. Reach in there. Wedding rings made of damn oil.
So this at the top layer is oil.
That is oil. This right here.
No, I haven't done it. I don't think I will.
Take a look in here. People say that looks like water. That is not water. That is beautiful green oil right here.
Are you gonna go look at a pump jack well?
Let's do it.
Or a ESP?
Yeah, let's look into it. So is this job a pretty solitary occupation?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
I love it.
What do you love most about it?
Not having to work around a whole bunch of people, getting to make my own decisions. Seems like when you got too many people around, something always gets fouled up. These are the drive boxes that we're coming up here on the right.
These Smartin drives?
These, yep, These are what we refer to as the ESP.
So what are these doing?
This is where the power actually goes down into the well. It's under the ground. You can't see it, but I can show you when we get to the well itself. See if I can get you to show you what comes up. See, this is what I was explaining. This power comes from that panel over there.
I mean, this is an industry that if someone just got offered the opportunity to manage an oil rig, I think most people would say, I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to begin. This is not an opportunity.
What's the first question you ask before any job?
What do I got to do?
What's the pay?
What's the pay?
Yeah.
What's the pay?
Yeah.
Right? Hey, you want to work on a rig? What's it pay? What do I got to do? How long is it? People feel too entitled. You have a daughter?
Son.
Okay, you have a son, right? What do you want your son to be when he grows up?
Excited about life, working hard at what he loves.
And if he called you and said, Dad, I want to be a roughneck,
Son, you got to go out and be a roughneck.
you'd tell him to chase his
If
dreams?
that was his life ambition that he was sold
Go
on,
put that work
Probably
in.
not.
if,
You want him
I
to
would
make...
encourage him if that's what he... I
No,
wanna-
you would not use this day one. Honestly, you would not use this as something to push on your
I would
kids.
talk to him about the downside.
You would want him to make as much money as easy as possible with the least amount of work as possible. You want him to be as successful.
I don't know if that's a formula for a happy life. Doing everything as easy as possible for the most amount of money. I think also we're kind of conditioned to think that those jobs don't pay.
I think he thinks that he's full of bullshit, but I don't think you're full of bullshit, Tommy.
The average plumber is making more than the average office person in this economy. The people that do pick that profession, they're going to have way too many customers and not enough competition, which is a good problem for the plumber. but a bad problem for society. There's certain things the best way is to experience it yourself.
100%. Oh, that's what we want to drive. We want to drive people that want to come out, they want to experience things, they want to do things.
Beautiful.
All right, Tommy, so check out this oil rig. What do you think?
Looks a little like it's not producing.
Looks a little.
This is not a rig, this is a well. Remember we went over? The rig drills the well. First things first. That being said, guys, this is an electronic submergible pump, or ESP. And some wells have different forms of artificial lift. Some of them have pump jacks. This one in particular has a power cord that goes all the way down and hooks to a pump that spins at high RPMs and moves fluid from the formation up the tubing and into the flow lines that go over to the separator.
You guys
Hey, bro, I know Agent, when Agent watched this shit, he was eating it up, bro. He was eating it up with his little nerdy ass.
Hell yeah.
Okay, get
Everybody back up. So this is what we're moving right now. Pretty incredible, huh?
That's oil.
And water and gas. And as it levels out, the oil will float on top of the water. You can see it sits in there, and there's your oil cut right on top. And you just got to separate the water. And you can feel this. What do you feel?
Nice and warm.
It's hot. It's from the formation. It's hot down there.
So folks, I think it was really cool. We got to learn about oil, something that runs this world quite literally, and that we use in our everyday life we might not give much thought to. We got to go more in depth. We got to see the dirty side of this job, the rough side, but also the entrepreneurial side.
You might fucking, I'm sorry for cursing, but you might eat oil. Like, oil might be in our foods.
Franklin,
no, it is. That's dumb. Why did I say that?
Description. I had fun on this journey. Had fun getting my hands dirty. Thank you, brother.
Tommy, they don't make them like you anymore, brother.
See you next week, guys.
Hey, W Tommy, W freaking Tommy. I really don't got much to say about that video. I didn't retain nothing. I didn't retain anything. YouTube video across the seas we need to collect, cause we ain't crips. All right.